Hi, Sean Radcliffe with Radcliffe and Associates at Coldwell Banker, and today I am joined with Glenn Hemry from the Hemry LaSala Group at Loan Depot. Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Sean. I appreciate it.
Definitely. So one of the things that I wanted to get a message out there and kind of, we're getting a lot of phone calls from our past and clients as far as what the word forbearance means, and actually what the CARE Act and how that goes with forbearance. And one of the things that I wanted to just define, maybe people know this, maybe they don't, is the CARE Act actually stands for Coronavirus Aid, Relief, Economic Security.
Good job.
And the word forbearance, I have no idea what that means. And usually when I don't know what a word means, it's kind of complicated. So that's why I brought you on today. I wanted to chat with you about, what is a forbearance and what does that mean for people that have mortgages?
Absolutely. So yeah, I want to answer that question, but first I got to take one step back for us here. Today's a big day, so I wanted to wish you happy birthday, Sean. So
thank you.
I wanted to get that out. But yeah, forbearance. It's we're all hearing all of this news hearing all the news about forbearance and what does it mean, and a lot of people are, there's a misconception there is people think that they're going to be able to just not make their payment. Like, it's not. This is not a freebie. This is not something where there is absolutely no financial gain in not making your payment. So
Okay.
It is going to have to, get taken care of, get addressed at some level. So something that's very important that people are understanding.
So let's say though that so let's say I did have a major decline in either I lost my job or I'm not receiving a paycheck.
Yeah.
I need to delay my payments. Today's April 3rd. So does that already take place, or do I need to do anything?
Yeah, so that particular homeowner right there is exactly what this is put together for. It's like, hey, if you've lost your job and you can't make the payment, then you can apply for the forbearance. But one thing that's important is that it doesn't mean that you just don't make your payment for April. Like, here we are, April 3rd, you have to make that payment. If you're not able to make it, you need to reach out to your servicer and make sure that you're talking with them so that you understand what your options are.
Okay. And so in just kind of recapping, so if I took advantage of the forbearance, and whether it be 2, 3, 6 months, myself as a homeowner, when I go to sell my home, I'm going to have to catch up with those payments, or I'm actually going to net less of my proceeds because that money is not forgiven. It's just pushed towards the end. And that's obviously on a case by case basis after I talk to the person that's holding my mortgage. Correct?
Absolutely. Yeah. So basically what this forbearance is doing is, and this is where we're getting calls on this every single day, and people feeling like, oh, I'm just not going to make my payment. Basically, we're just, in effect, quote unquote, kicking the can down the road. We have to take care of this at some point in time. So when your seller does sell the home, I mean, you as their agent are going to be looking at this and saying, okay, we need to take this into account, and it is going to reduce the amount that they're going to net from the sale of their home by however many payments that they're missing today.
And that actually brings up a good point, is that obviously when this when we see the end of the tunnel here, but we're expecting interest rates to stay low, or possibly could go lower between second and third quarter of 2020. If I'm in forbearance, am I able to refinance and take advantage of the opportunity that could save me tens of thousands of dollars, or how does that affect?
I'm glad you bring that point up, because that's a huge point, is that this is something that we as a lender are going to be dealing with going forward. Because if you are in the middle of a forbearance, you are ineligible for any kind of refinancing. So when we come out of this and we see rates come down, and it's going to be a great opportunity to lower your monthly payments, pay off some debt, whatever it might be, if someone's in a forbearance, they're not eligible for a refinance. So
okay. Well, yeah. Well, kind of just to close up and recap, is what we kind of see in the market on the real estate side is everything's kind of frozen in time. There's not a huge influx of inventory that's coming on the market, or inventory that's going off the market, which is keeping prices stable. And we kind of see that that's going to happen over the next 30 days. So if anybody has any questions about, what's going on in the market with the coronavirus and how that's going to affect either their opportunity to buy, sell, or make a move, my team is obviously here. You can call or text me directly at 714-497-0160. And Glenn, if they have any questions, regardless if it's a Loan Depot loan or anything, how would somebody reach out to you to get those questions answered?
Yeah, and even if we're not servicing, if Loan Depot is not servicing, your loan, my team's here to answer any questions that you might have, and you can reach out to me by phone and text as well at 714-371-8782. And I think the important piece is that we're all in this together, and let's help each other through it. So it doesn't matter who's servicing the loan. Reach out to us. We're more than happy to help.
Perfect. I appreciate all the clarity and transparency on what's going on the lending side, and hopefully we'll get some, help some people with some answers. So we'll chat
Absolutely.
soon.
All right. Make it a great day.
Okay, you too.